Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another installment of BrickWall Reviews. I'm Dave. This is Sam. And tonight we are going to be talking about the latest Netflix film called Don't Look Up. Don't look where? Up. Look down, look left, look right. Just don't look up. But before we get into that, we want to remind you guys to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button down below if you enjoyed this review. And go check out our other reviews. This counts as our late Christmas review. Wait, hold up. Was 2 days after Christmas, and on YouTube, BrickWall bought another review just for you. Yeah, I was working on that for like 2 days. Damn. But anyway,
as mentioned, this film can be found on Netflix. It came out this year. It's approximately 2 hours and 25 minutes long. It's a comedy / disaster, and it's a pretty funny movie. It's two low-level astronomers must go on a giant meteor tour to warn mankind of an approaching comet that will destroy planet Earth. So yeah, that's basically what the movie was about.
Yep, exactly what the movie was about. And this is a movie that probably doesn't have a happy ending, but we'll get into that. This movie stars an all-star cast. A lot of people: Leonardo Dicaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, Timothy Chalamet, Ariana Grande, Meryl Streep. Chris Evans makes a cameo appearance. Jonah Hill, Kate Blanchett, Tyler Perry, Scott Mescudi, aka Kid Cudi. Ron Perlman, Michael Chiklis. So many people, so many celebrities are in this movie. I can't even I memorize the names. So crazy, but it's so many celebrities in this movie. It's ridiculous, and this is like Sam says, it's a comedy.
It almost puts you in the mindset of the other movie that where the world ended. That was a comedy.
Which one?
Where what was at the party?
Oh, This Is the End.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, kind of. It kind of is in that same vein. More serious than that movie a little bit, but kind of in the same vein as that.
It's funny because it's in the movie, the scientists, they were just flipping out because so in the movie, what one thing they do is show how disasters or how people minimalize natural disasters and just important things in life. People minimalize it to try to to act like it's not relevant, when in reality, instead of just accepting it, they actually ignore it.
Right. Or they try to as the newscasters played by Kate Blanchett and Tyler Perry, they add some lightness to it. They lighten the mood to help the medicine go down, as they say. Because there's a part in this movie where they go to the news and they're trying to explain the situation, but it just keeps getting overshadowed by celebrity ongoings, and they try to make jokes out of it, like, oh, if the meteor is going to hit the Earth, is it going to hit my ex-wife's house? Like, they try to laugh about it, and of course,
which would have been funny, but at the time, the news reporters didn't know the extent to which the meteor was going to hit.
Right, and then even the president, who's played by Meryl Streep, she when these scientists, they're going to tell her about the asteroid or the comet rather, and they say how serious it is. She's just like, well, let's not say 100%. Let's give the people something that like 70-ish. Let's say 70%. That's fine. That makes everyone feel better. Let's not be all doom and gloom, because she's so worried about her political campaign and
political stuff start popping off.
So
like I said, this movie, it shows a lot of stuff, and the stuff that we're mentioning is stuff that you don't even think about when you're watching a movie. All this is really afterthought, because it really makes sense and is really relatable to the issues and things that we actually have going on now, as it technically relates to the pandemic, because that was mentioned as well to a certain extent. How it's mentioned. You can check it out on Netflix. So I'm not getting into great detail.
Go check it out. It's good. It's good. So one of the things that they do in this movie that I enjoy is, like I mentioned, Ariana Grande is in this movie, and her role is like she's the big celebrity influencer that everyone follows and enjoys, and she has a relationship, an on and off relationship with DJ Cello, played by Kid Cudi. And so what they end up doing around the end is that they might make a song about it, which the song is real. You can go listen to it on iTunes or YouTube or something. And the song, when you listen to the song, it's kind of not really even about the disaster until like the end of it. And then the end of it is such a funny. The lyrics are so funny. It's just like, wait a minute, this is right, but like even Kid Cudi's part is just like it's not about the disaster at hand at all. It's about him messing up in the relationship. So that's one of the things I like what they do. Like they show like how we would care more about a celebrity and how a celebrity would have to make the songs. Right. So another thing about it that I enjoyed.
Did you say who the director was? Oh, released December 5th.
Oh yeah, this movie had a theatrical release, a limited theatrical release on December 5th, and was released on Netflix on December 24th. It is directed by Adam McKay, who is the director behind Anchorman, the Ant-Man movies, and dang, what else did Adam McKay direct? He directed a few movies with Will Ferrell. I know that much. So like we said, this movie it deals with a comet that's coming to Earth, and everyone's just trying to figure out how do we. Well, not everyone. The scientists are trying to figure out how do we get this message to the people and have them understand that this is a very serious issue. And I mentioned earlier that they go to the news station and they try to talk about it there, but the news, they kind of polish it up, like I said before. So they're kind of telling Leonardo Dicaprio's character, hey, just go out there, just say this, just do that, and just, make it lighthearted. But in this moment, that's when Jennifer Lawrence's character, she kind of like freaks out and she goes, don't you all know we're going to freaking die and all that good stuff? And what happens is, as serious as she is, and as sincere as she is, and as concerned as she is about this meteor coming and destroying us all, she's turned into a meme. She's seen as a joke. She's seen as crazy. Everyone dismisses her. Like, even one of the other scientists that was with them, he's like, oh man, you shouldn't have done that. You should have just played it cool, played it relaxed, and kind of ease the people into it. But it's really interesting because I think about it in our reality. I'm like, dang, what we really like needed to come out softly. Like, think about our pandemic. Like, if they would have just flat out came and told us, like, yo, y'all gonna die. It's a pandemic. We don't know where this came from. Y'all gonna die. We're all in danger of dying. Like, would we have taken that as serious as we do now? Like, did we need it to be told to us like that? Or did it help that we were told to it like, oh, it's just a little something, something, little cough, little sneezy sneeze here. Like, do those things help? Being told in a light manner. So it kind of makes you question that. Another thing that they do as well.
I don't think that being told anything in a light manner really helps at all. I think that they tried to cushion it, but in reality, because to me it kind of put me in a mind frame of let's just say when they was at the rallies, like it's just so funny because it's like it was like I honestly was interested in seeing how they were going to turn that whole look up campaign thing into something else. And they did.
Yeah, they're
like, look up. All right, well, don't look up.
They want you to look up because they're looking down on you.
Down. I'm like, oh my God, here we go, John.
Yeah, and then so another thing that happens with this movie as well is that there's like this, let's say a Mark Zuckerberg or a Mark Zuckerberg type that's like, hey, there's gold and precious metals on that asteroid or on that comet. We can mine it and then blow it up, and then we can get the resources and we don't have to die. And they're like, okay, well, was it peer reviewed? Did you get the approval of other scientists? And they completely ignore that, which again, if you relate that to our modern times, it's like, dang, like if someone was like, hey, there's money in this COVID thing, right? And they're like, well, no, maybe let's get some other opinions on that. And then we ignore that, then the comet still hits us, you know what I'm saying? Or the pandemic or whatever it is still hits us. And it's like, dang, we couldn't even stop it. And so that's another point in this movie. And, and it's just funny to see how miserable that plan failed too. Like, I'm not going to spoil that, but it's funny to see how miserable that plan failed.
Like I said, overall, I think that the movie was a pretty good movie. I think that it does present a lot of stuff that we are facing now when it comes to serious matters. So I think that the movie hits it right on the head. Like I said, it's like a curveball. Now that I think about it, it's like something tucked in, like a hidden gem. The real meaning behind this movie, it's a hidden gem.
Mm-hmm.
So if you take the movie for what it's for, which is a comet coming to hit the Earth, and let's see how people react. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But if you really look for the deeper meaning in it, you're really gonna see. And like I said, it's just everything pulled together from every emotional aspect of the world that we're going through now.
Mm-hmm.
Even with what they don't they mention Facebook in there?
Yeah, something
with
like
the
a
changes
Facebook.
in there.
Yeah,
they mentioned Facebook changes to Meta, didn't they? It was this movie, wasn't it?
Listen, no, that's something else he was watching.
What was that?
That was the Death to 2021 thing.
Oh,
which is also on Netflix. It was just a year review of the year 2021. They did one for 2020.
That wasn't. Listen, we watched like 5 movies. So, but anyway, this movie, like I said, it is very relatable, even with, as mentioned, the newscasters, because we have newscasters just like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like that. It's just so funny. So anyway, this movie was rated a 7.3 on IMDb and a 55 on Rotten Tomatoes. What do I think about those reviews?
I've seen a lot of people say that they don't like this movie. They have a lot of I've seen more negativity than I've seen positivity on this movie.
And I can see why, because people, like I said, it has a deeper meaning than it actually is, and it's the movie is speaking the truth. The movie is speaking how people are gonna feel about the movie.
Yeah,
and it's just so
very,
funny.
It's very realistic,
and it's just so funny.
It's very realistic. It's very grim too. I'm not going to necessarily go into how it ends, but it's grim. It's grim, and it doesn't stop when you think of a,
Yeah, that's what I would say too, and I'm kind of glad that it didn't, because because we always get happy endings.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just kind of glad that
it
pushed it forward. It pushed it. It took it there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and even with the ending though, I like how it wasn't as chaotic as you would think it would be. Our central characters, they're taking a moment of peace in this chaotic situation. So I think that's very nice how they handled it. I don't really see that very often, like when there's such a disaster and people are just having a Thanksgiving pretty much. And I thought that was really neat what they did there. Leonardo Dicaprio's character, that's what I wanted to mention too. He has like a lot of anxiety. So like
he puts me in mindset of Jack Black. It is so cute.
He's really good.
I
haven't seen a lot of Leonardo DiCaprio movies, and this today, watching this movie really made me like, wow, I should really watch some more Leonardo DiCaprio, because he was really good in this. Like I said, his character has anxiety, so like he's always taking a Xanax, or like he's panicking a lot, so he's like, I'm here now.
Why you breathing like that?
Jonah Hill, did I say Jonah Hill was in this movie? Because he's funny,
hilarious.
He's funny in this movie. He plays the president's son, so he's kind of like I heard someone describe it. He's kind of like the Eric Trump of this movie. The way he acts towards his mother and everything like that. Same way one of the Trump kids acted towards Trump, like, love me, daddy. Like he's like, love me, mommy. Like, a lot of.
I didn't even know that was her son. I was like, he just fucking shit up.
Oh yeah, he was.
He was fucking shit up.
Yeah, he was funny.
And then how the hell she left him? Like now it's even worse.
And she was like, who? Oh. Damn.
Now it's even worse.
Right.
Now that I know that's her son, damn girl. I'd be like, you see me fucking move, you move too.
There is a post-credit scene in this movie, just as grim as the rest of the ending though. I mean, even though it seems like a little light, it's still grim. It's grim. But overall, what were your thoughts going into this movie at first?
This is one of the movies I actually looked up. I was like, don't look up. I was like, oh, Tyler Perry, damn. Damn, I feel like Tyler Perry.
Who does a good performance? Tyler Perry is good in other people's stuff, just not his own.
Yep, pretty much. So, so I was like, this is either this or the Matrix. I don't know. And I actually went and watched the freaking trailer, and I was like, I still don't know. Mm-hmm. I was just like, oh, well, something's gonna get done, so whatever.
Yeah. My thoughts going into this, I thought it would be a little funnier I was expecting like a really like big comedy, but all the marketing up to this was just showing so little. I was like, well, I don't even really like this. I know this is gonna be funny, but I don't know like what I'm walking into. So it was a little cryptic for me, I would say, because the marketing was so tight. So it seemed like it was a big secret, which makes sense, seeing how much of the movie centers around a comet and everything. It's like,
well, it had to,
keep it
because that's
tight.
what I'm saying. Because there's really not a lot of content.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's bland. That's what it is.
Yeah.
The motherfucking comet's about to hit the fucking earth.
Right.
That's basically what the movie's about. What
Yeah.
the fuck we gonna do?
You're just gonna keep playing the same 5 clips over and over again. Like that's as much comedy as you get from there.
And then you can't really do all that extra because of how they went about handling the situation.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see where it lacks on that end, to where people really didn't get to gather a greater understanding of it. Because if you would have came at the other angle, which is more political, then you would have gotten lower reviews. Yep.
Yeah, definitely. Do you have any favorite parts in this movie? Anything you liked particularly?
I mean, I liked all the comedy parts. They were really funny. Like when they hit like that.
Yeah.
When they hit,
jokes,
they hit.
Jokes definitely hit. I don't know what people talking about when these jokes came in.
Yeah, they definitely came right on time. Yeah. Right on time. Like I said, the movie is not a light movie. It is heavy. Mm-hmm. It is heavy. I mean, it is presented lightly, but at the end of the day, people scrambling for their lives, not knowing how long they got to live,
not knowing who to believe, what to believe.
You like look up, like, what the hell is that in the sky? I don't know if I should believe it or not. I see it's right there, but I don't know. Though if I don't look up, I don't see shit, so I ain't dying. Right. But wait, it's moving. It's still moving. Am I really seeing that shit? They told me it's not there. So the thing was, when they finally came to the realization that their political party was incorrect, and I just find that part to be very funny. I'm not gonna go into details about that, but of course that part is very funny. But the realization that reality is reality, right? That's basically what that showed us in that moment with the people who were in denial for so long. So I was like, dummies.
I like it was a reoccurring gag in there. Speaking of the jokes, where the girl had to pay for the snacks when the general bought them, and then she found out snacks were free. So like for the rest of the movie, when she's talking about something, you would think not when she's talking about something, but there are certain moments she's talking about something, you think she's talking about the situation. She's like, they were free. Why would he charge? Like, I think it was a power move. Mm-hmm. I really think, because if you know they're free, why would you charge us for them? Like, it's so funny. Like, and it just comes randomly throughout the movie. That's like one of my favorite recurring jokes in this entire film. And then something that I didn't even know was a joke that flew over my head was, did you notice Leonardo DiCaprio's kids were like grown men?
So it's just that's supposed to be. The thing about that part funny. Is when he went to the door, and they were right there, I was like, God damn, they look like him. I swear. I was like, damn.
They did the one, especially the one.
But it was both. I was like, damn. Because first of all, I was already impressed. Leonardo DiCaprio looked like a whole damn lumberjack, looking like a whole damn snack. I was like,
what they call him? The astrologists he like to fuck. Damn you, Leonardo.
You could even play that part ugly, okay?
Damn you, Leonardo.
Yo, so I was like, damn. So then when the sons came, I was like, damn, who are they? I was like, ain't no way. And now I'm finding out that those are his real sons. Like that's amazing.
Oh, he doesn't his real sons in real life?
Oh, they're not?
Oh no.
Oh shit. No. Well, I don't know. I take that back. I thought that's what you said.
Yeah, but overall, man, like anything you dislike about this?
I don't really have time to cipher through.
No.
To really think about anything I dislike at so much. I'm trying to think. No, I really thought the movie was funny. Of course, all movies have their little points or whatever, and I really can't think of none right now.
Okay.
Not saying that, but I'm just can't think of anything right now.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything. Well, no, I can. There should have been more Kid Cudi. Boom. There we go. Yeah. I'm a Kid Cudi fan. So there should have been more of him in the movie. But other than that, it was fine. I liked it.
Well, then fine. I wish it was a little less Ariana Grande. How about that?
Hey,
you want to know what I really hate, though? Not say hate. I'm going to have to find another word. Something I really don't care too much for is when I know that you got a singer and you're expecting to sing, but damn, when you get a singer in an acting role, give them a chance to act like they did. But then it was like, here, sing the song.
Yeah, they did that
can't
with Cuddy
stand,
too.
They do that with everybody, and I can't stand it. Like if you got them in there, then let them go in there and act. Like I guess maybe so we can get introduced to their music or something. Maybe that's it.
I mean, I guess, you know, like you got a big star like Ariana Grande, Cuddy's back on a hot streak now. You want to get a song out with both of them. I get it.
I understand popularity, getting them in there.
But they should have had more, because their characters, they were still kind of integral to the story, but they kind of really only had like this one bit. And then it was just like they're gone for the rest of the movie.
Because it would have been interesting to see how, even if it was a picture update of them before, you know, everything happened.
Right. Or having them at least kind of like, okay, well, let's find a way to support them and get the people to actually listen to you. Like, because that's where I thought their role was going to be, especially because I heard the song before I saw the movie. So I was like, okay, they're going to play a big role in this. And it kind of wasn't that. So that's a dislike. That's a nitpick dislike.
But then, too, I guess that goes to funding as well.
True.
So, I mean, I think I'll say that we know that sometimes they can't be in movies for long. I just wish that they would arrange them in the movie better. Because, like, even when Chris Brown had his part, no, he wasn't singing, but they killed him off in like 3 minutes.
Die quicker than Chris Brown and stuff.
But I mean, I know now he has movies where he's actually in the roles or whatever. But, you know, I guess it's just something to start out with. But that's just my unpopular opinion. Yeah. But anyway.
Timothée Chalamet, I want to talk about his performance as well. I've never seen Timothée Chalamet in anything ever, but I always hear his name. Like everyone's like, Timothée Chalamet, Timothée Chalamet. I thought this was a good introduction for me to him as an actor. I thought he did good. He was like a skater dude and who ended up being like very religious and gives one of the really more heartwarming parts towards the end of the movie, which I thought was cool. Like I said, I thought his performance was great. Would love to see more from Mr. Chalamet. Just didn't know who the heck he was or why he was so important beforehand. So it's nice to finally know there's talent behind that. So
I've been watching anime. I just can't remember which ones I've watched. And I've been secretly scrolling through Netflix in hopes of kind of being, you know, having my memory jogged, and I have not. I actually started one today, and I don't know the name of it. So,
in short, what she's trying to say is BrickWall anime will be back in 2022.
I know. I might make a guest appearance in 21. Maybe tomorrow.
in the next couple of days.
Nah, because I watched something. I did.
Sure. BrickWall anime will be back, people, with probably a nice intro too.
So I did a thing. So I watched an anime, right? And forget which one I watch. I can't remember the name. None of that shit. Yeah, that's my thing now.
Hey, it's the holidays.
That's what I do. But anyway, guys.
What's your rating?
My rating. I was about to shut it down. At first sight, at a glimpse of this movie, I'm going to give this movie my first one, I say give it a 3.8.
3.8? Okay, that's understandable. I'm gonna give it a 4. I watched
that's so tough for me to give it that, because I want to give it more because of what I know it is now. But just roughly, like I said, just like watching it for what it is, then I think that's a pretty decent score.
Yeah, I'll give it the 4. Just I've seen it a couple times preparing for the review, and everything I like about it, I still like each time. I still got the same enjoyment out of it. Yeah, and when the joke, like we said earlier, when the jokes hit, they hit, and they are really fun to laugh at. So
I'm feeling bad for giving this little thing a 3. I started thinking about Leonardo Dicaprio.
Well, let's feel less bad.
All he needed was an X.
Curse you, Leo. Nah, I'm not gonna lie though. Leonardo was looking pretty good, pretty nice in that movie though. So, nice little beard, everything going on there. You know?
So even though he put in the mindset of Jack Black, goddamn.
I can definitely see that though. Just so you don't feel too bad though, let's rag on The Matrix real quick. 2 out of 5. I don't know what the y'all was watching. I don't know who like this movie.
I think that you just had to watch like the whole series. I think it just continued from the last one because
we ain't never gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we could talk about it, but yeah, we're gonna be on some other shit.
50 likes, we'll talk about it. So we ain't never gonna talk about it.
No, but thanks for tuning in. Remember to be safe out there, guys. So Maury Cron, whatever. the whatever that virus is out now, which is an extension of COVID. So please be safe. Boost your immune system, drink your water. Just try to stay a little healthy. You know, move your muscles, do a little exercise, get your body, you know, in a fighting spirit. We are in winter, so the coldest is not among us yet. So just be safe out there, guys. Remember to wash your damn hands, sanitize, cover your mouths, do what you got to do, protect your babies, get them boosted up with immune system stuff while they're sitting at home.
Yep.
This week.
Yep. And above all else, have a safe and happy new year. Be safe out there. Remember, this virus is still a thing, so don't go crazy out there with no mask on. Be safe, be careful. We want everyone to survive and have a very happy 2022. So until then,